Honestly, moments like this is just like, oh, it's so rewarding. Hello, everybody. My name is whimreaper, and welcome back to the Sims 4 100 Baby Challenge. If you are new, welcome for the first time. You really aren't missing anything. We're in the beginning of season 2 with our new matriarch, Peggy Castle. We call her Peggy. And we have just given birth to our first baby, Jimmy Castle, and that was the son of Jim Pickens. So if you know who Jim Pickens is, great. If you don't worry about it. But yeah, this episode, we're obviously gonna go basically until Jimmy ages up, probably. We'll get to see what he looks like as a toddler, which will probably be interesting. I don't know why, but I'm on a kick of doing some pretty quirky Sims as the donors. So I have another one set up to get to know and hopefully to try for a baby with this episode. It's gonna be a little bit out there, so if it's not your vibe, don't worry, it's not gonna always be like this. This is just, I'm in a weird mood lately, so I think what we're probably going to do, since it is only 3 p.m., is we'll go out, meet the guy who I'm kind of thinking will be the next donor, and then we'll go from there, just see how things work out. We are heading right on up to knock on that door, and hopefully... Oh, she's trying to get inside because of a blizzard, but hopefully they'll let us in. Now... I don't know, it's completely unfurnished in here, so it's just basically a keep warm, but we've got to introduce ourselves to the lucky fellow, which happens to be Rick Sanchez. So if you guys like Rick and Morty, here you go. If you don't, sorry, but I just thought it would be amusing to say the least. He's a very weird sim for sure. I actually don't think he's like evil or anything like that, which is good. But yeah, let's I guess we could offer gratitude. Usually he's quite pompous, so he would probably like that. But I'm gonna add him to a group so we can go inside and not freeze to death, and we will go here together. Now, I put Peggy into my favorite outfit of hers. I think it'll work super well for wooing Mr. Sanchez. But yeah, if you guys don't watch Rick and Morty, basically all you gotta know about Rick is that he's a very arrogant, self-absorbed kind of person, but also a very gloomy type of person. He's an evil, not evil exactly. He's just like a really quirky scientist dude. So that's all you gotta know. He's very politically incorrect. But we can sing about New Skill Day together. He's very ambitious as well. We could compliment his lovely lab coat. But I have a feeling he will not be too hard to woo. So that's always good. We should probably invite him back to our house. And at some point, I also want to stop by and try to make a friend because one of you lovely people has made a sim for me to put into my world. So we're gonna go visit her. And we'll probably invite over that librarian lady as well. Maybe we'll have like a little dinner party. Peggy, I think, is an insider, so to get her to have like a little dinner club would be a good idea so that she doesn't get tense or bored from not being in a club gathering. And then that way she can also have some friends. We could even invite around certain guys. Maury is ruining the whole thing, but oh well. We can get to know him too. He could eventually be a donor. It looks like he has a tattoo, which is interesting. I haven't watched any of the new seasons of Rick and Morty, or season 4 or 5, whatever. The newest one I haven't seen yet, so please don't spoil it, or I will, block your comment. We're just gonna keep complimenting him, and then I think we'll invite him to go somewhere where there's actual furniture. So we'll probably take him, we could take him out, I guess. Karaoke might be kind of funny. Here we are. I did decide to go to the karaoke bar. There might be a place we can woohoo. He's in his cute little raincoat. I actually had to make his hot and cold weather outfits because I downloaded him from the gallery, by the way. He's like one of the more popular Ricks. But anyway, I just picked him because he looks super cartoony and awesome, but he didn't have a hot or cold weather outfit because it seems like the person who made him doesn't have the seasons pack. But we're gonna invite him in, obviously. Let's have a drink. I'm sure he'll be fond of that. He's also an alcoholic. He has a lot of sides, you know? It's okay. Let's order drinks for the group, but we'll pick a cheap-ish one. I think we could go with sweet and spicy. That'll probably do it. Might remind him of Szechuan sauce, even. If you guys have any ideas for donors who are like pop culture references and stuff like that, please do comment them because yeah, I can just get them from the gallery. Or yeah, like I said, if you have any Sims you want me to include in this series, use hashtag whimreaper and I will definitely use them in at least one episode. So here we are with Rick. He is an interesting looking sim, and I'm kind of curious what our kids are going to end up looking like. We can flirt with him, I'm sure, because now that we're at the bar, he's going to be super chill. He is very happy as well. Oh, it's a suggestive conversation. Ooh. Maybe we should exchange numbers. What the heck? This is the dude from last episode. We were using him to repopulate the world. Eventually, it would be good to have him as a donor, but I'm not thinking this episode. We don't want to ruin his new relationship. If you didn't see last episode, don't worry. We were just basically messing around in other households for fun. Um, oh, we can do a first kiss. Yes, we want to do a first kiss. There we go. So this should be fairly fast. I might have to add a little bush or something for a woohoo spot, but then she can play for tips after, and then it's all good. Like, dang, this is going pretty well. So I think after the first kiss, we might have to even do a little bit more. Just hold his hands and stuff like that. It looks like this might be available soon. I'm hoping we can swoop in there. Oh yeah, perfect. Sing duet, country. Lovely. We're singing it with Rick Sanchez. There we go. I like Peggy doing like her little sexy pose for him. Then they get to go sing a country song together, which I'm sure is not Rick's vibes, it's not Peggy's vibes, but we are going to watch because it'll be funny. Oh my gosh. He is so bad. Oh, lovely. I'm getting way too attached to the donors because of the stupid things. Like, last part of the challenge, I was like a lot more serious with Rita, but I've just realized, you know, I gotta have a little bit more fun, and honestly, moments like this is just like, oh, it's so rewarding when you're like, oh yeah, let's have this donor, let's just be casual about it. None of this makes any sense. Oh my gosh, the music is continuing as I open the build menu. I'm just trying to get a woohoo spot for them. Anyway, yeah, hopefully. Oh my gosh, it's still going for like. You know what? We're just gonna cancel that. It's okay. So, apparently that didn't kill the mood, interestingly enough, and they should be able to go try for a baby now. So, yep. We will give them some privacy, but, yeah, it took quite a bit to actually get them to go in there. So, Peggy is quite hungry. We will get her to still play some violin, though. Just get some tips and all that, but we also have to make sure that we are pregnant. Yeah, she is pregnant. We're telling Rick the news, and then we're gonna break it off with him. Poor Rick. Hopefully he's okay. Morty will be there at home to comfort him. Hopefully, Morty one day may also be a donor. Who knows? I think that their funny looking cartoony kind of faces are gonna make for some pretty interesting kids. Um, yeah, hopefully eventually Peggy will actually meet some normal guys. Peggy just barely made it home, and yeah, she passed out on the floor. She really needs to take care of Jimmy, and yeah, it's just not a good look at all. Um, basically, she has gotta get herself together a little bit. She's gotta rest up. So I'm gonna take care of her needs, and then I've learned that we could probably start writing songs on the violin soon, which will eventually earn us money. So I think that'll be a good route to go for money making. I'm still not sure whether or not I want to give her the freelance program career or not. It would be a really good way to earn some like cash that's not just like a few simoleons at a time. I'm thinking eventually we'll do that, but I'm not sure when. But I'll come back once she's in a little bit of a better mood. Apparently, it's already almost Jimmy's birthday, which is crazy. We hardly spent any time with him as a baby at all. Also, we need to feed him, I think. But yeah, that's crazy. So, I think that means we have a day. And I'm thinking in this day we will go and we'll visit the girl who was made for me on the gallery, and then we will also invite over the librarian friend of ours, and that'll probably be it. It'll end with us aging up Jimmy, and it will be probably in the second trimester by then, for sure in the second trimester, almost in the third. So that will mean that next episode we'll be expecting a little Sanchez baby. Um, that'll be interesting, I guess. Technically, that would be Morty's uncle. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Here we are, and we have the sim right here. Her name is Debra Parkin. She was created by Nimsat, so a big thank you to her for this lovely woman. We're gonna do a polite introduction to Debra here. She seems like a little bit of a wild card. But that's great because Peggy is one too, like a lot of a wild card. So we'll brighten her day, we'll get to know her real fast, and we will probably actually create a club, I think. So I'm gonna put a club, we're gonna make our own, and I think we'll just make this like her friend group, and I think it would be kind of cute to have like a little cooking club. So we're gonna call it like casual cooks because I feel like, just having a cooking club, just get together, it would be kind of fun. So we're gonna invite Ayaka and Debra to both be in this nice little cooking club, and we're gonna make the hangout our house. We could start a gathering, and I think that'll take us back to the house, and it'll invite over Ayaka as well. Debra is erratic, that's what I thought. So she's gonna be quite interesting. We could share the big news with her, and talk about our dreams a little bit, and then I think I'll start a little gathering. Alright, so everybody is here. They're ready to have some cooking times together. It is a blizzard, so everyone's going inside. I hope that Peggy's okay. It looks like she's having quite the struggle against the wind, but she should be able to make it in, hopefully. We don't want her to get too cold or anything like that, especially not while she's pregnant. It seems like others have started cooking or eating food already, because we've got points going, so we could just have a nice chat while they make us some food. I don't think that's against the rules at all. I don't know. I don't see why it would be. It's not costing us money, though. It doesn't seem like it is anyway. So, interesting. I don't know. We could always change the club activities if I find out later that it's not supposed to be in the rules. I don't think it's a big deal though. So why don't we just go ahead and talk with her, get to know her. Oh, look it! Ayaka is so nice, and she's a neat sim too, so she actually likes to clean up. That's kind of so nice of her. But yeah, we met Ayaka at the library last episode. She was just like completely randomly generated sim. I did give her a tiny bit of a makeover so that she would have the same glasses and everything for every look. But she is a super lovely girl. She is a good sim. She is neat. And I don't remember her other trait, but yeah, a bookworm. But when I was editing her, I was like, oh, she is so perfect as a librarian. But we can describe some ideas, just have a nice, lovely chat with these ladies. we could share the big news, I guess. And, oh, Cheyenne wants to be our friend too. Maybe we could invite her over if that is an option. She could also be in the club, maybe. I think just the fact that we know her allows us to put her in the club, so let's just do that. Why not? Let's just make a ton of friends. I don't want to have too many people though, just a few. But Cheyenne was actually close friends with one of Peggy's siblings in the first season of the challenge, so that's kind of interesting that she's reaching out to us as well. I might get her to just practice some violin and stuff, but I'll skip until anything interesting happens. Okay, not much at all has happened because Jimmy is super duper needy actually. I forgot how hard it is to take care of babies when you don't have parenting level 10. All that Peggy has done is she's taken care of Jimmy, she practiced violin for a little bit, cleaned up the house, and that's pretty much it. So you guys didn't really miss anything, but it should be Jimmy's birthday like any second now. And I thought, why don't we just quickly get Peggy to do some programming or something, like even just to practice to get up her skills. That way maybe she can unlock some more good lucrative programming jobs. So she is already parenting level 3 and she and Jimmy are actually already good friends, which is usually, it's so weird because almost none of the kids, once Rita had reached parenting level 10, ever got to that point. It was only like a few of the teens that did. And yeah, Peggy is already good friends with Jimmy as a baby. So in a way, she's like not as good of a parent because her parenting skill is lower, but she's like a better parent because she's there for her baby all the time and it's super duper adorable. Our bills just came and it actually seems like we can afford them. So that's interesting. I guess we can pay them right away then. I thought that our bills were multiple thousands of simoleons, but I guess that's not the case. So Peggy can actually pay them off. I thought this was going to be a lot more challenging than it actually is. But you know what? It's okay. It's just a little bit more concerning for her to actually have to make money rather than inherit like 15,000 simoleons and just be like, you know what, I'll just slowly work on my skills, no big deal, you know? It's teaching her that she has to work for her money just like her mom did. And I'm actually glad that I did it this way, where it's like I'm not struggling through, but it's also not just boring and easy. Alright, it is Jimmy's birthday, and I was thinking I didn't actually spend that much time with the new friends this episode, which is kind of sad. So I think I will invite them over for his like little birthday party. You know, we can just, it's really quick to do it, so we might as well. They're on their way. We'll spend more time with Debra for sure, and obviously the other two. But yeah, I wanted to really like drive home the fact that if you guys make me Sims, like I'm really grateful for it. I'm not just gonna ignore them. So Debra is now like one of Peggy's close friends. You can make her donors. You can make her just like any random people you want in the town, and like you can even write me a little thing of like how you're hoping them to be included in the series. So I'm gonna quickly just bounce and feed Jimmy here, and then we will have some time with our friends and we will age him up as like the end of the party, I think. So for some reason it just canceled all of that. That's annoying. Oh, I think it's just because Deborah's trying to help out, which is nice of her. I think he just needed some socialization anyway. Let's maybe we can brighten her day, and we could even, I don't want to like do any of this stuff. It's kind of meh. We could give her a key, but I don't really want to do that. I don't like, it's not anything personal. It's just, you know, a little bit, I don't want a ton of people coming over all the time. But I think let's invite her to feel our baby. I really like her design. I would never come up with it myself, and I think she's just like super pretty and cute. I did have to give her new pajamas because I don't think I had the pack that her pajamas were from, and I did have to give her different eyes because I didn't have the same ones as the simmer who created her for me. But look at this, she's just so wholesome. I think that's just adorable. I think these two would get along super well and plan so many shenanigans together because legit they're like she's erratic and Peggy is just like a little bit of a rebel all the time. So it's kind of fun. That's great of the girls to help out like that. And we'll get to see what he looks like. I'll give him a makeover before the next episode. Please let me know in the comments if you want me to start including any of those in the videos or making separate videos. But for the most part, I find that just having them look nice for the next episode seems to rock most people's boats just fine. So, yeah, everyone's sending him a gift. Oh, he's adorable in his little thumbnail. Oh my gosh. Okay, and he's clingy, which that's gonna be a little bit hard, but that's okay. He is super popular. I guess it's because it's Peggy's first kid. They're not aware that she's gonna end up like her mom just yet. I think he has like the light blonde hair. That's so cute. I love that. That's perfect because it's like in between a silvery color and Peggy's color. He's so adorable. I don't even like his outfit is basically perfect. Aw. Okay, let's I just wanna quickly we can't play with him. We can brighten his day though. So cute. I think it's just because Peggy is pregnant, she can't play, which makes sense. That might be too hard on her. But oh my gosh, we can praise him because yeah, he is such a cute little boy. Oh, I'm so glad that we're raising him instead of Jim because the Jim would have completely ruined this child, let's be honest. But on that note, I think that's the end of the episode. Thanks so much for watching. Please, if you want to make Sims for me, leave them in the gallery with hashtag whimreaper and then just comment down below so that I know that they're there. And I will, as you can see, I will play with them in the game. I hope to see you in the next episode. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the series. And yeah, have a great day. Goodbye!